June 17th, 1994. 95 million Americans stopped what they were doing and turned on their televisions. A white Ford Bronco was moving slowly along the 405 freeway. Inside was one of the most famous men in America. A football legend, a movie star, a man who police believed had murdered 2 people. What followed was not just a murder trial. It was a mirror held up to America, and what it reflected divided a nation. On the night of June 12, 1994, Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend Ron Goldman were found stabbed to death outside her Brentwood home. The murders were savage, the crime scene chaotic, and suspicion turned almost immediately to her ex-husband. O.J. Simpson was a Heisman Trophy winner, a Hall of Fame running back, a man so beloved by the public that Hertz put him in their commercials, and now he was the prime suspect in a double murder. At the crime scene, detectives found a bloodied glove. Its match would later turn up at O.J. Simpson's estate. It was the kind of evidence that should have ended the case before it began. DNA evidence, blood samples, fiber analysis. The prosecution believed they had built an airtight case. They were about to learn how wrong they were. O.J. Simpson assembled what the press would call the Dream Team, a group of defense lawyers that included some of the most skilled and controversial attorneys in American history. Their strategy was not simply to challenge the evidence, it was to put the Los Angeles Police Department on trial. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. 4 words that would define the trial. The prosecution asked Simpson to try on the glove in open court. It appeared not to fit. The damage was irreversible. But the deeper weapon in the defense's arsenal was race. Detective Mark Furman, the officer who found the glove at Simpson's estate, was exposed as having used racial slurs. In a city still raw from the Rodney King verdict, the implications were explosive. The trial had stopped being about 2 murdered people. It had become about something much larger and much older in America. The trial lasted 133 days. It was televised in full. Across America, workplaces, schools, and homes rearranged their schedules around it. Nothing like it had ever been seen before. Expert witnesses were demolished on cross-examination. Evidence was questioned at every turn. The prosecution's case, once considered overwhelming, was systematically dismantled piece by piece. Judge Lance Ito presided over a courtroom that had become a theater. Objections, sidebars, legal arguments that consumed days. By the end, the jury had sat through 45,000 pages of transcript. After closing arguments, the jury retired to deliberate. The prosecution expected days, maybe weeks. What they got was something no one anticipated. On October 3rd, 1995, after just 4 hours of deliberation, the jury had reached a verdict. The courtroom fell silent in a way that courtrooms rarely do. Not guilty. The reaction across America split almost entirely along racial lines. In predominantly black communities, celebrations. In predominantly white ones, disbelief and fury. The verdict had exposed a fracture that ran straight through the country. O.J. Simpson walked out of that courthouse a free man. Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman never walked anywhere again. In 2007, O.J. Simpson was arrested again, this time in Las Vegas for armed robbery and kidnapping. In 2008, a Nevada jury convicted him on all 12 counts. The judge sentenced him to 33 years. Some said the sentence was karma. Others said it was the system finding another way to punish him for 1995. O.J. Simpson was granted parole in 2017. He died in April 2024. Nicole Brown Simpson was 35 years old. Ron Goldman was 25. They have never received a criminal conviction in their names. The Simpson trial changed American law, American media, and American culture. It proved that a courtroom is not just a place where truth is decided. It is a place where truth is performed. And sometimes performance wins. The sentencing, new cases every week. Subscribe and never miss a verdict.